Sunday. Of course, the music super loud as always. But Simulator Sunday, and I been trying to get in the server as we have been starting up here. And every time I go to join the network server, it crashes. We'll see if it does it now. Wait for the things to load. I've already done this, and I've reinstalled version 3 and update 04. All right, so now that may have worked. In a second here. All right, so let me go right here. No, it's not like I wasn't playing this for like 3 hours before I went streaming. Oh, anyways, we're back in there. We are going to be over here, though. Done a couple Simulator Sundays where we've been over in this area here. This is the LAJ yards. So it does look familiar because we've been here. These are inbounds here. These are going to have to get distributed here to the customers, but we're going to take the cars that we got here. We got some over at the C yard, LHA C yard. We'll build an outbound and then stop by La Mirada and Porphyry and see if there's anything. They've already taken the cars out of Malabar. His cars are still spawning in. And then ultimately we'll go to San Bernardino with all of our cars here. Let's see. I think I need more than 3. I'm going to take 4 power, but I think I'm going to need them all. Let's get these guys started up. Of course, I started everything up. I'm going to start everything. One of these. That's how it goes, though. How you guys doing on today, November 6th? Off that, well, start turning these off. 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 What I'll do is I'll just send the units there that I don't need. I'll send it with them. Close these. Connect. What am I? Too close. All right. I'm going to set this as the lead unit here. We'll put a handbrake on this one and that one. So we can smush them together right now as we go forward. I just disconnected that. MU connection. Alright, that's MU reverse. That's good. MU should be forward there. That MU should be reversed. Now that we have it set right, maybe it will move forward for us. There it goes. Alright, now we got to run back here and make sure that we have our switches set correct. Run faster than the engines. Coming off of the east track here. Winding around to here. We're just going to put the power up there. I still got to do a little bit of shuffling back there. We have some cars that are full or that have loads in them, and all the others are empty. So I'm going to shuffle and put the loads up front. They should be. We're coming right down through here, and we're going to go like this. Line our switches up. Maybe this track here. Gotta hit it. Whoops. Right underground we go. Oh, I did hit it. Huh. Alright, let's fly. Fly right over here and make sure that switch is set, which it's not yet. We're gonna leave the power here, and then we'll take all the empties, and well, we'll take the loads off and sort those. Let's on the switch here. Going to C yard. So what we're doing is we're going to place. I thought it started going down that switch there. It's like, what's going on? We're going to place the power here and leave it running. Use a little gas, keep it warm. And then we'll go get the C-yard cars, push them up, jam them on the back of this locomotive here, and then we will grab all the other cars on the way out. They're all aired up already. I took time with the switchers to do that as I pulled them and brought them over here. So that will be good. Got a long ways to go to the end of the track up here. Let's see. On some lights. Channel 5. Take a look here. Go on our tab. How they updated this. Oh, I just reinstalled it. All my little, yep. All my little things are gone that I had set for. See about our see what engine we're using here. Wasn't watching, play with the horns. For a, we'll keep that one. Except that was getting hard to see the rail driver. We're not blocking anything, so we can move up a little bit more. Worried about, I was switching the horns, worried about how much track I was taking up there, how much of the switch. muted. I like it. Okay. What we'll do is we'll leave handbrake on here. Leave all these guys running. Another handbrake on. Make sure. Going forward. Then let's go over C yard. We don't have too many. So there's, yeah, we're got some. These are all full. Oh, you know, I was gonna put the fulls over here, wasn't I? Yep, forgot. All right, so let's move it over. Yeah, I have the track over here. These guys are full here, indicated by the red. That's where I meant to put the engines. I just forgot. I got these little signs here that tell you if you're looking at the switch, this is what should be. This is how it should be in most cases. If you're leaving the yard or you're not doing anything here, you should set these switches where there's signs back to that, so that AI train could come in if it was set to. Something that I got from Garrison and I thought was a great idea. Lag there. So I don't know, I started the game a couple times, or I started the game once, tried to log into the server, crashed on me. What the hell's going on here? Got a switch messed up. Handbrake, something. I don't know what just happened. More bugginess. So I will do this. Usually what it is, something to do with the brakes, but the brakes should all be set correctly. They're all connected. Everything looks good there, but I don't know what it is. I generally have my brakes set up, the brake cheat, just the air hoses and the angle cocks, and then I'll air up the trains. So we're trying to do this right and set the heavies, the loads up against the engine. See how many we got to come back before we clear the tracks. Once we clear this, turn off the lights. Here it shall wait. All right, so we'll put a handbrake on the first two. Nothing else should change on these. And then we'll go grab all the other cars to sort. Connect those, and these guys are already connected. That's close. Hiccups. See, these should be open. These are open. Connect those. I don't know why it's clicking the other side. So sometimes when you click one of these and you'll click open or whatever, the other one will open as well. So I try to do one half first. That way they both don't go open and I blow PCS. Alright, these guys are now airing up. Relinquish this train. Go grab our switchers right here so we can pull the loads out. And I'll set this as the lead unit. The reverse MU. Don't need an end of train on it. Screws me up. So these are aired up. We'll have to be careful with that. Take a look inside the cab real quick. We did get a PCS, but now we don't have one. Let's put it back to the way we like it. We have command here, so let's go ahead and back up. Gotta change the switches though behind us. Alright, we also gotta change these over here. Thought that one changed. Well, once I'm over this one, I'm going to go ahead and set this one. I'm going to pull from this side here first. Or actually, I think there were more anchors on the next one, so we'll grab that one first. I don't think there's too many cars in there that we got to pull. These should be aired up, like I said. Go ahead and make sure. So see how this one, both of these are a pulse switch. And then what I did is I held shift down and click each side. And now it will react to just the one per side. Sometimes it sticks or something. I'm not sure what causes that, but that's how I get around it. All right, I got, we almost have pressure off the brakes. Actually, now we do. FM is 75. So let's go and see where these guys here. I'm gonna put brakes on this. Need to get these tankers out of here. Before I go back too much, I do have to go check these switches though, because we're going back a ways. So this side don't need to have down the line. That was bringing the engines over. That's fine all the way through. So we have room to pull back. We'll put all these tankers on back of these. Wait a minute. Not all the tankers, is it? These ones are not loaded here, so it's only those ones. So, feeling me, didn't check all the way close enough. But we will put handbrakes on these, and when we push back, we'll push them back in. So, I want how about a nice 3. As at the angle I was at, see how you see the red back here? Well, that's that car back there, not this tanker. So there it goes. Once we get these, oh, so there's a couple picks in here too that we'll get. I just want to keep them at the head end of the train where they belong. The last few of them. We'll make sure that when we get, I don't think there were any over at the sea yard that were full. I think they're all empty, but that was before I reinstalled, so a couple of reinstalls. An update reinstall, and then a game reinstall in order to play. All right. Here comes the slack. Watch that pull. Oh, by the way, this is being broadcast in 1440p, by the way. I just noticed on my monitor that I had it looked a little weird. It was at 720. You can go up to 1440. But it's widescreen for me, so you'll see a bar top and bottom, but it doesn't seem to bother me. I'm not going to kick these cars because, one, they're loaded. Even though I do kick loaded cars, but I don't want to bleed the brakes out because I'm just getting ready to go on the road, so it needs to have brakes on. You know, it needs to have air in the brakes. Once we switch out these heavies, put them on here, we'll run over to LAJ Sea Yard. Get picks from over there. I think there's some over in the west, you know, just straight ahead the way we're going, but just on the other side of the UP crossover track. Sorry, it's a yawn. Thank you, rail driver. You helped me out there. Right. Go ahead and connect our air here. Go partial on that side. That side's still closed, so that side we can open. Watch our flow rate here. Bouncing around a little bit. And we will go down here to where the empties start. Isolate it there. Too much stress force. Cars are feeling a little stressed out. Get off of here. Hopefully it stays. There we go. All right. Do we have any other full ones in this line? Not seeing any here. I see Bell on the next one over, so that's good. So we'll push this back. Pull it until we get to this lane and then push it there. This one has quite a few on it. We have to keep in mind that bringing more cars over too, so we can have room on the tracks or more. We won't have to go as many tracks wide. Okay, this is a UP yard over here, as you can see by the 2 digits. Pretty full. Did some work. I have to run over there and help them out. All right, coming up on the end. On the ground so we can throw a switch. Go for a ride. So this whole consist that I have right now is, they're all empties. Push them all the way up here to where these 2 empty tankers are. If you remember, we need to push them all the way forward too. Grabbing them by accident. As far as the additional power I have on the front, and this goes out, 4 engines. I don't know how many cars I'm going to be picking along the way, so I will isolate any additional power that I don't need. I think it's going to be a manifest, so really only need about 2.5 horsepower per ton. But I got extra engines, possibly in case we have an issue where we need more power, or there's probably at the other yards we can get some as well. Be connected. Oh no, not. Connect our we are full, so yeah, CFM is good. Go ahead and open that all the way. And notch 1 to push them up. Parking brakes or hand wheels should be released. Right. X. Partial on that one. Partial, the flow's at 8 or 9. Go back here to the other side. Got handbrakes here because this is where we're at. These are empty, so who knows, the wind may blow them. Crunch it up a little bit here. Then we'll go over one more. One lane over here. Grab the empties. Probably put it on this. I don't know yet. See when we get there. Okay, that switch is set. We're done with this one. We're gonna do everything else here. Starting to get dark, isn't it? Our time is 4:30. The daylight savings ending yesterday. Back on Pacific Standard Time, it's going to get dark a little bit earlier, around 1700-ish. All right. These are empties. I'm not going to use air on these at all, but I am going to disconnect this guy here. So while I'm not using air to stop the cars, I am going to just pull a little bit out of time off. Just going to push this one a little bit forward, go back, grab the next set. So it's just a little bit at a time. You do have to pick cars from the customers over at Sea Yard, so that will make for some time consumption. By the time I get to Porphyry, if I don't have any cars to pick at, I think there is some at La Mirada. I don't remember. Probably not. I didn't check today. We'll have to. We will have to go by and see what's there. Ultimately, we'll make our way to San Bernardino with whatever cars we have. At San Bernardino, there's no pickups there, and it's a decent train, meaning 4,000 to 5,000 feet long. We'll send it to Barstow or have somebody make it available for an actual player to take it to Barstow. Some people may want to do that. Drive it up the hill. I won't be doing it on the stream because we're spending enough time doing switching here, building this outbound. So let's go ahead and handbrake this guy. Close these. Disconnect. Coming forward a little bit. Came on the brakes a little too hard to keep the couplers released. And this is just going to be a little back and forth action here, getting the loaded cars out. To put in a position that we want them in. get past that switch. All right. I'll go back, get some more. This to me is the fun stuff. Does drag a little bit, but a lot better. I think this is better than. Let's see, I gotta get over here. If I get on that side, I don't get smushed. I'm gonna get smushed up here anyways. All right, oh, safety third, come up here. Gonna be too fast. It's not too fast, but we stalled it out. We'll hook the air back up here. Everything looks good there, so we'll go ahead and go fully open. Walk up here, look for the next car that is loaded. There's that Bell one up there. See these. Go airborne. Push the right button. All right, so we have Watt. So this will be very last one. Pull this and we'll just slowly push cars back and forth a little bit. Speed it up instead of having to go all the way in, all the way out. That's what we should have did in the first place. We'll take that one, we'll put it over here next to that. I got a couple. Moving cars around, moving metal. What we do on Simulator Sundays. I figured out last Sunday I tried to do a flight simulator video if you hadn't seen it. Everything was working prior to the broadcast. As soon as I hit live and the world fell apart, nothing worked. I had no throttle. I saw that was a known thing, and I unplugged it from a different spot than where it's set to. I'm supposed to unplug it from the PC, I guess, and that should reset it, but it really wasn't doing it even when I tested it. I loaded a different aircraft and it worked fine. I was like, what the hell? So I spent yesterday a couple hours going through and basically the same thing over and over again several times until it finally just stopped fighting me and decided to work. So as of yesterday, I actually did a test flight and everything worked fine. The one that I tried to stream, which was San Jose to Ontario, everything worked fine. Even the reverse thrusters I got working. But of course, just like today, I was moving some stuff around here an hour before this, 2 hours before the stream. When I hit go live, that's when this game wouldn't even load into the server. Loaded in single player, but as soon as I hit the server, the game it just crashed the desktop. Yep. 8 minutes or 6 minutes to go, something like that, before it took off my loading screen. Then that's when I started having problems. So, for you guys who want to be streamers, this is what you're looking to get into: is all sorts of issues anytime you want to share with others. All right, so we are going to connect these hoses. Partial on that side, open, close 0. Put a handbrake on this side, close, close. See, so it closed both of those. Let's do my little trick here. All right, so that fixed it for now. Come on back. We'll put the extras on this track until we get to this San Diego car here. And then we'll, once we finish flat switching these loads onto the one track there, run over to LAJ yard. Pull from there, bring them over. See what time it is. You know, everything here is so quick. Everything here happens quickly. Nothing happens slow. Oh, that was on. It put me like on there, but not really. Well, I don't need to be on there because I need to watch this San Diego and Kansas cars. I lost all my speed. I wasn't going fast enough to kick them anyways. Currently uncoupled though, that's good. Go back far enough where we can, in case it stalls on us, take them free. There it goes. Good. And these guys here will kick to that one, and then we only have one more to leave. We'll go down the line and see if we have anything else. All right. Come back the other way. We won't loosen the coupler now because when we push into that, it's going to re-click anyways. Get rid of these two. The next two, we'll go one track over and then one more, as I see right now. Got contact there. Somebody's wants to maneuver around there. Talking to Otto. Amtrak. Driving a commuter train, or as best as we can have using Amtrak cars. I spawned one for him. He said he wanted Amtrak. So I spawned like a standard one. He's like, I wanted commuter, but I was getting ready to shut down and reboot my computer for the stream, which is what I have to do so that stream stays smooth. Especially after playing a few games for a while, like this one. All right. So 2 cars, 1 over. See what else we got to do after that on this consist. Hello, Matt. How are you doing? Welcome. Doing some Run 8 here on the Mateo community server. We're in Los Angeles, or BNSF LAJ yard. Currently the A yard here. What I'm doing, if you just came in, is I'm setting, there's a set of outbounds here that we're building for a train. Building as in we're moving the loaded cars to the lane that's attached to the back of the engine so that all the weight is up front with the locomotives. All the other cars behind will be empties. So we're doing a little flat switching here. See if I can get this in time. Nope. Oh no, why would that open? Where I hit it. All right. Yep. Well, the brakes are blown. Let's blow's low those. What the hell? Oh, now we're gonna blow that side of it? That's ridiculous. That doesn't make sense. All right. This is the loaded one. Try this again. Closed, disconnect. No problem on that. Crunch it up a little bit. What's up, Switcher? How you doing, bud? Are you online here? All right, let's see. I think you heard what I was doing as well. I'm just putting all the loaded cars on the side where the power is and all the empties behind it. So I'm just doing a little flat switching here. After we get this done, we'll run over to LAJC yard, pick up. There's a few customer picks over there. We'll grab those, bring them back, put them on the train, and then drive down to LMC since Malabar got cleared out the other day. I was going to use Malabar in the ones from here to make a pretty decent sized train, but go to LMC, which is La Mirada. And also, if there's nothing there, or not enough there, which I don't know what's there. I sent one out the other day, or I released it the other day. Go to Porphyry. If Porphyry doesn't have anything, we'll go to San Bernardino and park it until we get enough cars to make a decent train that goes up to Barstow. So 7,000 feet is what I'm hoping for. Be a good manifest. All right, we will. All right, did I go the right way? Yes. Did I connect air on this one? I gotta go look. Nope. Connect. One is gonna be partial. I hate how it does that. Open. This one is going to be connected. Open that side, partial. Wait for the flow to come down. I don't know what the flow is doing there. 40 to 30 to 40 to 30 to 40 to 30. All right, let's move this forward. See what we got here. Connect that back up. We pulled all the fulls out of these two. There's no more here. So the rest are empties. We got the fulls on this side here. We got the power ready to go for the most part. And we'll stack all the empties on behind it. But after we get, it's over at the C yard. Oh, I thought it was closer. Whoops. Kill my speed there. Come on, you can do it. Okay, I will go and connect the air hoses here. Everything is aired up and ready to go. Is, I don't know what kind of bug that is. I don't think that it can go up and down so quickly. Okay. Now we'll take our loads here, push them all the way forward, connect them to the train. I can get in here. Be tricky about it. Oh, why am I on the... Didn't turn the flashlight on. Or I did, but I didn't mean to. Pin for one more track again. This is how you waste an hour of your life right here, just moving a couple cars around. Going uphill, why'd it stall on me? Brakes off. Oh. What the hell happened there? One of these weird things, every once in a while it just goes out of, like, it goes into neutral for some reason. So we'll bump these up here. We'll put the switchers right back over to here, out of the way. Run over to LAC, LAJ, C yard. Might have to AI a train out of LAC as well. I have 2 trains over there. I had 3. I sent one out earlier. Nobody wanted to drive in the last couple days, so that's no problem. Going off map anyways. A little heavy. Heavy on the gas there. Connect. All right, we are all good to go. Wait a minute. Guess not. Check this one now. Connected, connected. These switchers out of the way over here, and then we're done for now. Rail drivers Can't decide between notch 2 and notch 3. That's right. We want to go in there. All right, let's see. Don't have to go all the way to the end. All right. Relinquish that. Go ahead over here to the chuck yard. We have some picks that we have to do over here. I was already working on a little bit earlier. So I just saw those over there. Grab those there. Disconnect this guy. We'll leave it running for now. Come back and check on it later. Because, oh, actually, no, we have to pull that. We have to pull that. What do we got over here? We got cars over here to pull. That's fine. So we're going to use this little guy here, but first. Connect this to these guys. And can't see my buttons because it's getting dark in here. That one we're coming straight through. All right, turn the light on inside, and then we got the lights on the engine too to help see inside here. Now these, I don't know if I aired them up or not. I know I have them, the airline's attached, but I don't know if I spent the time up airing them up. DFM is climbing. Okay. If we got them aired up all the way down. Yes, combustible. Looks like we do. Got 85 on the rear there. They're aired up all the way. I want to just pull this forward a little bit. That way I can do picks with the little guy here. And come down this track, pushing them into the back of this. I just got a few more to grab from the customer over here, and really not that big of a deal. Let's see. We have any non-empties here? So far, they all look empty. If we have one that's full, we'll have to pay special attention. So I'm going over here. Check, which is not yet set. That one is okay. Got a couple cars over here. That way. That way are some, and I don't think there's any down here. No, that goes back anyways, but there's nothing down there. Just looking to clear this switch here, and I'll put the brakes on. Not quite far enough. Not quite far enough. That is. All right, let's put the handbrakes on and relinquish for now. Grab this guy here. Oh wait, we are going, yeah, come forward. And we'll go back. We have that one set there, which is set good. Come forward past this red one up here and then back. Get those probably first. Or maybe we'll just go all the way back here, grab that one guy first that's furthest. Everything else will be going forward from there. Got those guys. Can't see them from here though. Oh, what's wrong with this one here? It's been here for like 4 days. Figure that out in a second. This is what, YRG. YRG, why? This guy. Produces empties in 48 hours, but it's been here longer than that. Ooh, and it's got bad stuff on board. Didn't go back far enough. Barely going uphill. Come on. Playing with my emotions here. Look and see if we have any down here too. I don't think so. One, two. All right, we'll grab this and then head that way. It's just got corrosives in it. Back's even open. Oh, it's closed. That's empty anyways, no corrosives in it right now. Not too many cars to pick from here. And then once we put them on the back of that other train, you're gonna like go forward and then back down some of those tracks to the industries. Should get, you know, another 20, 25 cars total, I guess. So this should be a decent sized train. Out of LM Day, that is. This one also, these have been here because I put them here. Well, unless somebody else came and did some work, but I don't know that I had any supply trains coming in. Put them here a few days ago, though, at least on Friday. Wait, check everything else. That's still connected. Might not have been me. I usually air them out, blow the air on them, and disconnect all the hoses. Well, not if there were two. Maybe I only on the ends. All right, so this is QDC, and QDC QDC. That produces empties, and that's going to that needs the watt. All empties. UAT. Fine. Both can go back to watt. Did I ever go? Okay, nothing left here. Now we just got to go forward a couple, the next set of tracks, the next turnout. Going over here. guy. But first, all right, so that is going to that one, I think. These are processed though, they're empties. Excellent. So we had 3 there, I believe. We're not too far from being done here. See if I can get some lights on back here a little bit. Day is long. The sun goes down sooner. So we will connect the hoses, go partial on that one, do nothing to that yet. Did we verify? All right, good. We're up the pressure already. All right, we got our picks. Don't have our handbrakes off yet, though. That's a reefer. I don't think I can grab this one. I can. So there's a set of reefers that you can't hang on the outside of. At least the ones that are just ahead of me here. So this should be all the picks from this side. Push these onto the back of the train we have waiting over there. And we'll back into the other 3 industries, I think, are remaining. Drive them back to the A yard. If I did everything right, we'll be just pushing these right back in. Oh wait, I might have more cars up here. Yep. All right, we'll walk the line here. Like we only got one car here. We'll make sure not one hiding tucked around the corner here. Oh, this is Bell. This is a loaded one. All right. Well, we'll have to keep that in mind. The loaded one up by the engine here so we keep it separated. We stretched apart. Okay. Be a random thing. Everything looks good. Get rid of that PCS. The hose must have been wrapped around the coupler or something, because I didn't see any problem. Waiting for the PCS to start flashing. I went into neutral. Of course, there's no power going to neutral, and then I set the train brake in emergency right here, as you can see. I do have the train brake applied as well, so I don't roll when the brakes do come off. It's about 60 seconds. Once it starts flashing like that, we can come off on the train brake. Continue our path backwards. Forward, as you might, from the perspective of the engine. It happens again. Start using the cheat. I hear the brakes squeaking. I know that they're applied, but that's okay. Just want to pick this hole. And we have an empty corrosive next to a food one, which is not supposed to happen either. Another handbrake on just to be sure. The reason I'm going through this trouble is because this is a loaded car. And I'm going to push the rest of these cars on the back of the other set that I have. I'm going to disconnect this. I'll be done with this guy. I don't want to get mixed up so that later I have to pull and all kinds of wacky stuff. That's closed. had enough room there, so now we'll just grab these. Maybe now we're done. Hour and 20 minutes into it. I'll wake them up. All right, let's connect that. Partial on that side open. Go backwards. The flow is below 80. Go full open. With the bail off so much lately either. It seems to bail off a lot. I do myself bail off all the time, but it's with the rail drivers here constantly switching and see, here we go again. The air hose. I'm not doing that. There's no reason for it to just stretch apart. We did coming in. There's a bug on the track somewhere. So we're good. There's something on that track right there that's causing that bug or whatever. We have no drag equipment. It's just an air hose thing stretching, so no reason for it to keep doing the same spot. So I'll use the F7 cheat for that one. Matter of fact, let me make sure I turn it back off, the air part of it. All right. Get on there? Oh, I did. Where we need the flashlight. Now what I'll most likely do is pull this stuff into the A yard at LAJ, and I'll post it for somebody else to actually drive and do pickups if they want. Once they leave the LAJ, passing LAC, stop by LMC, and then PPH on the way to San Bernardino, SBD. And by then they should have a good enough train to take the Barstow, or somebody else can if they want to do a crew change. So that's what I'll probably end up doing here, because all the time is spent collecting and putting things together in the right order, and we still are not done yet. All right, and we are good on the flow. Go ahead and disconnect our helper engine. I don't see us needing it for the rest of this. On the flashlight. Leave it here. Turn off the lights, turn off the engine, put on a handbrake, relinquish. Here we relinquish, we did. Now, grab these guys. All set up everything here. Do I not have it? All right, what do we got? There we go. Okay, now we got it. Oh, we have the empty here, though, don't we? All right. Well, I got an idea again. Look at that. The lights are going through the building. Okay, so that's... We don't have anything over here. So all we gotta do is go back here. This one. Okay, that's set. Oops. Holy moly. Yeah, I looked over there. Okay, so no cars there, just these ones over here. And they're not processed either. It's unusual. There's some here. So we will, brakes on right here. Close, close, disconnect. We're going to pull forward there and then back up. Grab these guys over here. These are processed. These are ready to go. Weird that some of them, I know they say 48 hours, but maybe they will be 48 hours by the time we get out of here, because I finished them before this time on Friday. I don't think anything's, when I change, I'm going to get that changed. Nothing should take 48 hours. It should be about 4 hours in the game. No reason for all that nonsense. Not real life. We got things to do. All right, here we go. Backwards. Look at the three buzzer. A flashlight on? Yep. Look at all these BNSF trucks out here. The cops trying pulling over somebody. Got one light on. I don't want to forget that one. Grab that very end. Making up the plan as I go. We'll grab these three dudes. Pull forward, grab the other two sets of dudes, or three sets, whatever, and the Take them over to the yard. So this whole process, already at an hour and a half, the whole process here about 2 hours. And it's not like we're diddle-daddling around. We are constantly moving stuff. Alright, gonna go open on that side, and of course that side is gonna go open even though it shouldn't. Yeah, so this one, again, the bug, supposed to be able to select one at a time unless you hold shift. We're not waiting for that to air up. We're out of here. That's one thing I don't really like. They made it so you can hold shift, open both of them at the same time. That's fine. But when you're putting air into them, you don't want to do that because you blow the PCS. However, sometimes when you do one at a time, it still does both. And then blows the PCS. That's just all time that we don't need to simulate, or that we don't need to not simulate. Let this get away from us. What are we at now on length? 1490, 1,500 feet already. We still got more to pick up. Not bad. Take this train out of HA is going to be long enough just to go all the way by itself. Little downhill motion here to get train to get us down. All right, so now don't want to get that yet. We do want to come get up here. Going to be inside of these. Got two tracks here to deal with. Is the switch? It's going to have me go there first. Have any cars over here? None there. None there. They're both kind of tucked back in there, so it doesn't really matter. Going to take me over that, so that switch is set. Switch is set for those first. Oh yeah, we got to look at these guys. This is KAV. Okay. KAV. Capacity, so 48. These will go to Bell. They're empty now. Okay. We have Ash over here. So Ash is Ashland Chemical. Got 3 cars over here. This should produce empties. Galveston, send it there. Capacity 12. Got one of each here. Tank cars. Okay, so these are going to Gal. Bagger. Going to Gal, and it produces empties. You guys are ready to go. Look, I paid attention just in time. My car's almost died there. That crossing I wasn't thinking about. Where's the other one? We're going over here. No, that's it. Nothing else. These guys. Let's do this so that we can see. Those should be open. One should be closed. Or we send air in there. So then, seems like that. Been here longer then. Partial on that one. Open on that one. Working correctly. Flow's coming down now. Okay, ready to go forward to the next set. Grab the last 2. Push into that reefer that we left. And we'll push it all the way back from there. So that switch is set. The tanker's on the back end. All right, so these should, with a big S, be the last ones. Make sure that they're buttoned up right now. They are ready. They are ready. Stop pulling. Gonna send these over to LAJ Yard, Poulan, and then after that, I think it's gonna be some time for some golf or something relaxing. Yeah, the CFM's changing right now. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on with that. That's not normal. Should be no flow. Nor should I slam on the brakes before I got there. Here we go. Okay. All right. Connect those. That one's open, and let's do a partial on that guy. Crack open the air valve a little bit. It's only 80 pound, or it's 90 pound air, so it's not the 150 that you might be used to. with a 4,000 pound air. Yeah, it's still too high to open it. It's at 70. Let's see. We'll wait till it gets down. Let's go ahead and start pulling forward, though. Brakes are released. All right, we're open. All right, let's go get our other shit. Let's get out of here. Let's go send this stuff to the... I thought I already opened it. Oh, no, I'm in a different one now. The parking brake's on. Why did I didn't turn them off? Now we can turn it back to the time where we were at. 17 hundo. 17, this is what it really looks like outside here. Sure, on the East Coast, it's been looking like that for a while now. We're gonna grab that guy on the way back, which is right now. You see a train there and some people die. Gosh. Keep an eye on him. Now we're just going to make him wait all day. He's going to get all mad. Going to start spitting, cursing. Can't see nothing because it's dark, huh? Turn off the flashlight. Still dark. The stream looks pretty bad. Why is my quality there? Oh, that's on my end. My monitor there. 1440 is what we're streaming it at. Make sure you're watching it at that one. Otherwise it looks like crap. All right, let's watch that box truck get all pissed off now. We should go tell that cop over there. Like, look where he's at. He's past the crossing. No, we don't want to stop. Okay, now let's connect this. All right, we're out of here. All we gotta do is make sure all the switches are set on the way. This one is good. That one's good. One is not. Set that one straight. That one's good. Now, gonna go around the corner here. Wasn't. Gotta fix that one. On a derail. I walk all the way back. Oh, got a car there to pick up. Okay, well, it's on the way. Another one. OMW. Look at OMW. W produces empties. Now it's going to go to Bell. 60? Like 60 hours? Think not. Good to me. Like it's ready to go. Okay, there's nothing here. Let's see. We didn't take a look at those switches though. That's good. That's good. Coming around the corner. That is good. That is good. I think that is good. Need that one to turn because you got tankers right there in the way. Coming right back through here. Good. That's good. That's not. Will be. Going here. And going to the one where we have the full guys, the heavies. That will be this one here. Now we're too far away from our choo-choo. We got to get back over there. And what the hell's going on? There it is. My crazy mouse movements or keyboard movements. So we're a stone's throw away from being done. How many times have I said that now? For the last 2 hours. And my dynamics on still, slowing down a bit. So, since this is a load that I'm riding on right now, the only load, the rest of them are empties. I don't want to pick up that empty and put it on the back of this. No, I have to actually go past the switch, disconnect it, pull forward, get the empty, pull forward, back up, and get this and keep going back. That's just the way that it is. Was it this switch or the next one? I think it was this one. Nope. It's the next one. Everything seems so close when you're flying through at Mach 12. And if you ever end up at night, just F is the flashlight. On actually OBS, it doesn't look that bad, that dark. Like, well, it doesn't look too bad either in YouTube as it's live, but replay might be something different. Now, I didn't turn any lights on there. It's the lights in the building all of a sudden got real bright here. Fading to black again. Switch coming up. I can barely see it in green at 1440. So. Are we slowing down? Do time compression just like in the old flight simulator days. you can't do if you're running ATC, because then they get mad that you don't answer them because you have everything sped up. It's like by the time they call you, you're like, go to answer it, and it's already been 5 minutes in a second. They're like, never mind, your flight plan's canceled. All right, so we're gonna go past this switch here, do a full stop. I don't want to bleed all the air out of it. We kind of need air in it. And once it pulls all the slack out, it takes off, doesn't it? See how close we are. I think we're fine. Yep, plenty of room. Enough room for a rider there. One car here. I walked the line, so I didn't see anything else, so it shouldn't be any surprises. Check those. Check the back here to make sure it ain't open. Closed. And that side, partial. Charge up the car real quick. Go forward, handbrake off. The brake. Guess there's some residual air in there. Maybe the air just hadn't got all the way back here yet. So a recap of tonight, what we did, we started up here, NSF LAJ yard in Los Angeles. Started at well, before I even came on, I started at B yard, and I moved all the cars that were picks from the customers to the A yard. Just lined them up on 2 different tracks, moved some power over, and then I started sorting in the stream. I believe I moved the power in the stream though. Started sorting the loaded from the unloaded. About 8 loads, and the rest were unloaded. 2 stacks of them right now. Partial, let's go fully open on that one. Close good. Go ahead and ride her back. Then once we got done with that sort, that flat switching there, I think I have some at LAJ West or LA West, but we're not worried about that. I believe we have enough for a train to get down the road. After we sorted them, however, came over here to the C yard, did picks, and that's where we're at now. We're returning back to A yard to mesh this with what we did earlier at the very beginning of the stream. After I get these tied in to the train that's already there, I go ahead and release it as I double up in the yard and take it down the road. Stop at the next, depending on how much is at the other yards. Head down to San Bernardino. I mean, we don't want a 9,000 foot train. It only has 4 power on it, but you can always put more on there. But if you're going to do more than like a 7,000 foot train, you can't AI it to Barstow. You got to drive it manually, because otherwise it just sticks in the yard, blocks it from anything else. You actually have to drive it in and split it up once you get into Barstow in the receiving yards. Got a couple minute trip back. And also, if you see it on the replay, you'll know what happened. As soon as I came in, I went live. I'd play this for a couple hours before I went live, just to get things ready and move some things around. So I rebooted my computer to go live. When I came back on, I tried to join the server and the game kept crashing the desktop. Couldn't explain it. So I did the update 4 just to make sure that wasn't the problem. Nope, that didn't do nothing. All while the countdown's going down of the stream. So then I did a game reinstall on top of what was already there, just to maybe there's some corruption. So I did a game reinstall, and then I did update 4, because that's what you're supposed to do before you try to do anything. And that worked. So that all completed about 4 seconds after the introduction should have started, or it did start. So the timing was unreal, but the timing worked out. We got it done, and here we are finishing up a 2-hour stream in Run 8. A couple hundred of you will be watching this on YouTube, and I definitely appreciate you guys watching it later. Got a bunch of people here live with me. Only a few have said hi. Thank you so much for joining me live. Every week we do this at 4 p.m. on Sundays. For now, no idea what the future is going to bring forth. And on Wednesdays, catch me over at Twitch at 5 p.m. on Pacific Coast, now Pacific Standard Time. And we do some nonsense over there, some other games. Not necessarily train simulator, Run 8 or flight simulator, production simulator. We could do that, even though that's simulator. Try to save those for Sundays. Right now we're playing Mafia. We're finishing up the Mafia 2 game, but we're not playing it the way that it's supposed to be played. Playing it just a little different. So you can find those on YouTube as well. They are being released on Fridays, I think. So usually what I do a Twitch stream on Wednesday, I send it into the queues for Fridays of YouTube. The original content that I do for YouTube specifically, that comes out on Tuesdays. And then the live stream here on Sundays is also on YouTube. YouTube is mostly what I do. I do Twitch once a week because the live streams really are more difficult than editing all the dead spots out. It takes more time to do that, but it's a different product. And plus, you can get it to about 30 minutes. If you ever try to do a video on this game, it's still going to be an hour and a half long, because otherwise it's only going to be like 5 minutes. Like, here's me getting in the engine, and I'm done. Because everything in between is the slow stuff. That's close. I'm going to knock my head off. So we're crossing the LA River now, coming into the LAJB yard. Actually, we're right between B and A. B is like over here on the other side of this, and then it's easier just to do this. Go up high. That's the B yard, and we're going over here to A yard. Oh, I missed it. There we go. Back on. All right, we'll start slower and making our slow roll. When we started, it was sunny out. 1600. 1801. I'll have to listen back to it on the replay. I do have music in the background. I can barely hear it. It's not that loud for me. Had it louder in the past, but then I can't hear myself. Thinking I'm overpowering my voice, but I don't think that's a problem for the stream itself. Dialing things in. I'm gonna put this on the track here since this is a loaded one. This will be the last. It is good? Okay. This is the last, this will be the last of the loaded cars. Get on the other side here. Get on the ground, no. First, so there's empties behind it, so I'll just cut it where I need to, push those over one more track, and then we'll be done. Be out of here. Update the paperwork. The release is, so if anybody's watching now or tomorrow that wants to take this, we're on the Mateo community server, by the way. I did mention that at the beginning. If you don't know, that's the one I always play on. That or Depot Plus. I haven't played on there. I haven't run a train on Depot Plus in about 2 weeks. That was a beautiful connect. Go partial on this side. Open on this side. Flow is good. Let's see where we got to cut it. Oh, this car. Tanker here. We're just going to shove this over one more track, connect it to the other ones. And if it all fits, well, we might have to break it in two. Oh wait, no, got one more to go back. What just happened? Like zoomed in or something. I know where the engines are. Take a look up here real quick. So these are all solid. Yeah, this is going to be a decent sized train here. I'll probably have to break it one more time. 3 full tracks. And how long is the tracks here? How long are the... Look at my handy dandy guide. So 17. All these are like 18 and 1730, 1730. So it's like 4,000, 5,000 feet. Pretty decent. Have to go down the line and find more. So we're going to make a connection here. Connect. Open that. Partial on that side. They're open. Cut it right here. Now I have the parking brakes at the front of these cars on, I hope. I'm not worried about them rolling too much. Flashlight. I hope it'll fit. I don't think it will. Thought it would. Fit 5 here, and we got more than 5. Guess we can just leave it. Leave it the way it is. A squeaky brake somewhere. All right, we will connect, partial, open, no flow, full error. Closed and closed, disconnect, open. Not gonna be able to get over to where I want to, but that's okay. Put a parking brake down on this guy. And that's it. That is, I guess I could pull more forward and get a little bit room, but not too much. So, I'm going to call this M LAJ bar. We're there at the bottom. This is X, X, X. Once we get it all connected, we'll decide. I think this one should be an isolate. Potentially this one too. This one definitely is going to be dynamics cutout. Depending on how much the train weighs, not going to need all that power, but we have it there just in case. So that is the outbound set that we created tonight. 2 hours it only took. And that's going to do it for me right here on Simulator Sunday. So thank you everybody for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks so much for watching on the YouTubes later. and we will see you guys soon. So make sure you check back and see what's going on. All right, everybody, take care. Be out.